Welcome to PrepsNet Coach Speak with Mortimer Jordan Blue Devils head football coach, Heath Lauderdale, powered by Campus Traditions. Here's your host, Aubrey Johnson.
Welcome in, Coach.
Morning. Good to see y'all.
All right, so the last 2 weeks you split it, won one and lost one. Let's talk about the loss first. That was 2 weeks ago to Fort Payne. You lost 34-14. Tell us about that night.
That game kind of got off to one of those kind of starts that you just you always hope to avoid.
Yeah.
They put together a good drive. Fort Payne did and scored, and we're moving the ball, and then we get a tipped football, and they intercept it on our side of the 40.
Yeah.
And they score, and then we were putting together a drive. Ended up punting. We stopped them, and then we sail a football over the top of one, and they get another interception on our side of the field. And it's kind of you get down 21 points
really fast.
yeah, and it's just one of those nights. And then we started chipping away a little towards the end of the second quarter, just mounting some drives together. Come in at halftime, made some adjustments. Had one of those talks. Kids come out and played a lot better the second half. A little too late. They've got a kicker that kicked a 57-yard field goal.
Right.
That kind of was the final points there, but our defense had bowed up quite a bit the second half. The offense put together a couple of scoring drives and things like that were more successful in the second half. But that early start, was our downcome in that ball game. So
yeah, for sure.
Well-coached team, good football team. You just can't start like that.
Right. Got it. So then last Friday, Minor comes to you, and you beat them pretty handily, 35-14. Congratulations! That was a great night.
Senior night, senior night, and our 18 seniors had a good win, and we're proud for them, and proud for our coaches doing a really good job, and of course our crowd, our fans, our community. The players never gave up.
Right.
Haven't given up. They still have a lot of heart, a lot of belief, and still have goals ahead of them. Like I said, we're going to come in every day and put the work in.
Yep.
And that game was we went down early that game. It was 7-0, and we come back, tied it up, took the lead 14-7 at half. Minor put together a drive to start the third quarter, made it 14-all, and coaches continued to tweak what we were doing, continued to work.
Right.
Players continued to adjust with us. Their heart was in it the whole night. The effort and the execution was really good. It was just a beautiful night. We ended up scoring 21 in the fourth.
That's fantastic.
And really proud for the kids, really proud for school and the kids who put together a nice win on that night.
Awesome. So tell us who played well that night.
The offensive line did a really good job. It had moments early. Again, come together. Defensive line had moments early. We had to make some adjustments at halftime. They came together. Defense was swarming, playing fast. The secondary maybe gave up one ball, one deep ball.
That's amazing.
Not a tremendously explosive play, but other than that, offensively, Blaze Neely ran for a touchdown, caught a touchdown, and passed for a touchdown.
Right.
So that's a crazy thing. He also blocked for a touchdown. Tanner Rice rushed for a touchdown and caught one. Parker Reno had a couple rush touchdowns.
Sure.
So at the end of the day, you put a collective group together of a lot of guys playing well together, playing really good. So Zay Burrow had an interception. Asa Bolden had maybe 12 tackles. So, there's a lot of, win like that. It's got to take it takes a lot of guys doing a lot of things right.
Yeah.
And, those are some of the guys off the top of my head.
Good deal. So what about injury-wise? How did you come away the last
We came out healthy. We
came
out healthy. It's one of the better things of that night. It was a beautiful night, like I said, but that's one of the things to add to the list.
Right, okay. So this Friday, you have Gardendale, and Coach, they're winless. So it could be easy to look at that and say, well, this should be a win for us, but you got to kind of combat that thinking, don't you?
Yeah. At the end of the day, it is a rival.
Right.
It's a big game for both schools and both communities. All the kids involved. There'll be a lot of intensity, a lot of hard-hitting, prideful ball game. So nobody will nobody check anybody's ticket to see what anybody's record is when coming
Right.
in. You know, when that kickoff happens, there's no nobody say
it's 0-0.
And at that point, there's no records.
Right.
There's no records. It's going to come down to who plays the hardest, plays the best that night, makes the fewest mistakes.
Right.
We hope that our kids are prepared. We're planning on getting them prepared, and they're getting themselves ready today. So
Okay. All right. Very good. So then the following week, you actually have a bye week. It's a great chance to heal and to rest. How will you use that time otherwise?
that'd be one of the bigger things to not to, let's say, slow down,
Right.
but fewer repetitions, get a little healthier, get our legs back under us,
Right.
Heal some wounds,
Sure.
do some self-scouting, maybe change a few things we're doing, maybe implement a
That's a
few
good
new
idea.
things,
Yeah.
things that help us down the road. We're still in the playoff hunt, and then obviously it's a big week this week versus Gardendale, and that puts us right in the thick of things, and so that bye week is very important to our future. So it's not just a week off to just not get anything accomplished. It's a week that we have to utilize to our best, to our advantage.
Okay, very good. So I want to introduce an idea here called Player Spotlight. We want to put a spotlight on a particular player that has played really well for you throughout the season, someone that's really kind of grown in your sights and is doing really well for you. Who would that be?
We're going to go with Brody Barnes.
Okay.
And Brody Barnes was a young man that didn't know if he was going to get to play this year at all.
Oh, wow.
And
Okay.
Brody came out despite some injuries and things like that, and we did not know for sure what his status would be.
Right.
Brody started off the season, was lost his position a little bit due to just some things that was going on there,
Sure.
but he was right there, and he could play all 5 positions on the offensive line.
Wow.
And then Brody got his position back.
Good.
And so for Brody just to overcome some things in his life, for Brody to overcome some injuries, to be there for his team, and to be somebody that can learn all 5 positions
Right.
and be back as a starter, that's just ultimately, that's what we hope for all of our young men.
Sure.
Is when the chips are down, they're going to come back stronger.
Yeah.
And that's what he's done. And we're
Yeah.
proud to have him here at Jordan. We're proud to have him as a teammate and a player.
Nice, very good. So, Coach, that's our show. We appreciate your time, and as always, we appreciate yours. Join us again in a couple of weeks for another Mojo edition of Coach Speak.
Roll, Jordan, roll.